What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to the Star Wars Shatterpoint Meditations on our most recent game, Republic versus Empire. And I'm just going to say, like, the Republic came to fight today, man.
They did. You put a lot of... I didn't even put the second kill on Grand Inquisitor there.
I think I got everyone but DTE, and there's a lot of double ones as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds on your part.
Yep, you committed murder today.
Whereas it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 on me.
Yep.
Like, yeah, this is not the way a fight with Vader goes. Normally you're able to throw a lot more damage onto me on this one.
Well, there were a lot of times where I wanted to let the H make me powerful, and I just couldn't really justify it because of the damage you were doing back to me.
Well, very early on, I was putting you just within danger close range, and you couldn't justify that damage, right?
Yep. And I did have a fair few times where, like, Bosk and DTE were shooting rather than being in melee. Grand Inquisitor got the saddest saber throw ever.
I mean, you got the saddest saber throw ever, and Mace got the saddest punch you in the face attack ever.
Which is fair. Yeah, there was a little back and forth there. But
like
it's hard.
I don't think either of us particularly got diced in this game, right?
No. The dice seemed very, like, solid. They were very back and forth. Good rolls, bad rolls, but really this was a bit of a master class in, hey, maybe you should bring supports with more than one model.
Yeah, that's actually something I was thinking of as well. Like, I think that's something that actually really hurt you. Even though you had two guys that were always winning ties, you didn't have the bodies, and, like, I just clustered up on a whole bunch. Like,
exactly.
I basically ignored this point when the Death Trooper escort was there. Just didn't care about it. Whatever. And then I just did the same with this point. Just ignored it. Didn't care. And I just clumped up, like, down here and over here. And as a result, it's like, okay, yeah, you can throw bodies on there, but I mean, unfortunately, I was just always overwhelming in that particular thing.
And especially in Struggle 2 and 3, it was really hard for me to spread out in the way that I wanted to. I never had an activation where I could take 2 points. Yeah,
that was kind of a rough one, again, because of the lack of bodies and all that sort of stuff. Although you had that really good early, I think it was the Death Trooper escort turn, where, like, Fifth Brother took a point, and then somebody took a point over here. Or something.
Yeah, Death Trooper escort was able to move some people around, but, and again, a good play decision on your part, you targeted down my supports really effectively. So had I drawn Death Trooper escort, he could have moved Fifth Brother. Cool, he was pinned and also down.
I was putting a lot of conditions on you. And that's the thing. I think what happened is I got 2 activations where the dice really showed up for me. One of them was Obi-Wan into Fifth Brother. Like, that was huge for me.
Yep.
That was massive. And then I think the other one...
The ARF into the Fifth Brother?
I was
when he just one-shot him?
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I was thinking ARFs into, like, Grand Inquisitor or something like that.
That was another good one.
That wasn't really important. The Commandos also just did so well for me
this was a phenomenal game for them.
I mean, the Commandos just shanked people left, right, and center.
They showed up, they tanked hard, they beat the crap out of me.
Yeah, no, they had a strong game. Like, weirdly enough, I think this game was won by clones. Like, Obi-Wan and Mace had some good activations, but... Like, it was all the clones that was really doing the heavy lifting. Like, Rex just coming over here very early on and basically saying, this is mine.
Yep, this is mine. I'm tying things up. I'm being a problem. The ARFs just kind of doing their thing. Even when they had activations where it was like, I'm going to stand here and shoot, I guess, they were doing solid stuff.
Not going to lie. When you took the ARFs down in like, that first volley into them, I'm like, oh no, this is not good for me at all.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a strength that you had over me, and trying to get them dealt with.
You did miss, early on, you did miss a couple instances of Enfeeble.
Yeah, I missed some Enfeebles. I did also miss... in Struggle 1, a Trigger of Disciplined, which would have allowed me to score a point.
Yeah, we talked about that one very early on, and the Discipline could have kept you up on this point, would have slowed things down a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And that's the thing. Like, there's so much going on with this game, and especially when you're playing different models all the time.
Yes.
Right? We're missing stuff. So, I mean, if people, like, look at our games going, it's like, what's going on with these clouds and whatnot? We're playing something different every single week, right? Like, it's one of those things where, we're trying our best to remember all this sort of stuff. So, like, missed triggers or something like that, it's usually because we're trying to keep things kind of fresh and interesting every week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to say your Vader. Like, Vader did well this game.
He did. He did some very solid stuff. He had some very fun, interesting turns. We had that very fun Force Repulse turn, which was just
so
that was
stupid.
hilarious.
So dumb. The fact that works that way is so dumb.
I think it's hilarious. He's just pushing him off the ledge. He's landing on his butt and being like, "Oh, I guess I wanted to be here."
So dumb. I love it. But yeah, and unfortunately, though, Vader wasn't able to carry the game for you.
No.
Interestingly enough, I think Vader 1 might have actually done better for you in this game.
The dashes would have been interesting. The refreshing force would have been big, honestly. Him not being inquisitorious was something, but...
You did get back a nice chunk of... Well, I guess you got back a total of 2 force.
2, yeah. 2.
You never took Mace down.
You're right. I tried very hard, but Grand Inquisitor's thrown lightsaber is garbage.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say, I thought Grand Inquisitor did take Mace, but no, that's right.
Mace, because you
Mace blocked it like a champ. Yeah, that's right.
I needed a success. I'm not salty, I promise.
That was game-changing right there.
Why is his thrown lightsaber so bad?
Like, Mace blocking that one and the Commandos... taking boss count over here. I think we're Obi-Wan taking fifth brother round.
Yep.
Over here. I think those 2 plays were sort of the big swing plays that just kind of really went in my favor.
Yeah.
Because two damage, 1 success was all you needed, and Mace was taking a nap, and Grand Inquisitor couldn't pull it through.
Couldn't quite do it, and that changed the game. It allowed you to keep that momentum going.
Yep.
It allowed Mace to do this.
Well, honestly, Mace could have still done that.
Well,
because he would have woken up and he would have walked over and done that anyway. But the big thing is it meant that over here, I still had a whole bunch of bodies on the point that was over here, right? And that
and it allowed me to. It didn't let me just end the struggle there.
Yeah. There's. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Because that was the other thing.
That was a play to end the struggle.
If you took him down, the momentum would have been enough to end the struggle. Then. Yeah, that's right.
And then I would have been going into Bosk and the Shatterpoint at the top of the struggle rather than at the end.
That's right, because you ended the struggle with the Shatterpoint, and that was the worst time to get that Shatterpoint. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That was huge because that really impacted your order deck.
And another very solid strength of Rex there. Him tying me up and not allowing me to get that full distance of my move was what prevented me from getting into melee with Mace there and getting a real attack in.
No, I don't think it was, because your first move was a dash anyway.
I was pinned.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, I dashed to remove the pin, and then I had to dash because I was engaged. Had I been able to do this, I would have been able to get into melee.
We might have cheated a little bit, because if you were engaged, you would have had to climb over that thing. Oh, no, because you just dashed to the ingress point.
I just dashed to the ingress point.
No, because you wouldn't have been able to use this ingress point then.
No, I'm saying I would have just
You would have had to climb.
And walk down?
Well, because it was a dash you had to do because you were engaged with Rex.
That's what I'm saying. Is had he not been there and engaged with me?
Yeah, if he wasn't engaged, we might have gotten this interaction a little bit.
I think
off and wrong, because we let you dash down to here to in this ingress.
Oh, was I not able to dash down there?
Because you would have had to climb over this.
Oh, I was thinking
because it is.
You're
higher,
right.
Yeah,
you are correct.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Our mistake doesn't really matter in this particular instance, but I think we messed up there. But
I mean, he still would have had the range to throw the lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
He would just have been slightly over here.
Yeah, the saber throw still happens.
Yeah, and it still would have done nothing.
Saber throw definitely still happens. But there we go. That was a well fought game, and the Republic kind of was able to claw it back and came out swinging hard. Like my attrition game was on point. Basically, is what kind of came down to.
You kicked my teeth in.
Did I ever? I'm not used to doing that with Republic. So there we go. So that is it. It's a Republic win for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. Happy wargaming.